Bitcoin is legal. People can own Bitcoin. What would you change that would elevate the use of this technology for the purposes of that freedom?
Well, I think we need a clear regulatory framework, which we don't have. I think the FIT Act that Congress just passed is a good start to that, because it distinguishes between centralized and decentralized currencies. And we need consumer protection. If somebody is involved in like the FTX or some kind of malicious pump and dump scam, we need to protect the consumer. My grandfather was the head of the FEC, the first head of the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and it was after Wall Street collapsed. And Wall Street collapsed because the public had lost faith in it, because they realized that it was a casino that was being operated by the oligarchs. And my grandfather's job was to create rules and regulations for governing stocks that guaranteed transparency, and that guaranteed that the little guy was able to transact without being involved in some kind of con game. He succeeded in doing that and really saved Wall Street from itself. And I think we need to do the same thing right now with Bitcoin. We need to, it's a part of, cryptos are both commodities and they're securities, and they can change during their life cycle from one to the other. And I think it's important that they can be regulated in a way that we have a regulatory infrastructure that protects against fraud, protects against predatory practices, but also makes cryptocurrencies absolutely transactional, which you can't with Bitcoin. You can't. It's not really transactional now, because you have to pay taxes on every purchase, right? If you go buy, an apple or a lunch, you have to pay taxes on that, and that's not a good outcome. We need them transactional the same way the currency is. And I don't think we're equipped now. The banking infrastructure in this country and the regulatory infrastructure is not equipped to regulate them in ways that are rational and that encourage their transactionality. I mean, we also need to guarantee self-custody. We may need to make them transactional. We need to make them transparent. And as I said, decentralized.